good about your position in the roles that you're in?
I'm still a little bit unclear as to exactly what exactly he wants out of it. I know that he wants her, certainly, but I'm just having an interesting time navigating that one for her, and also that how that battles against like not wanting to have harmless diversion with her, because I know I'm going to have feelings for her, or I already do have feelings for her, and I don't want to necessarily have an affair that involves feelings.
So let me ask you this, because I saw the same thing you're describing. It's interesting that we both landed on the same place, because I was thinking that you're drawing the line, but I wasn't sure if you'd already crossed the line emotionally and are dealing with that, or if you're just staying in front of this line. Which one is it?
I think I've already crossed the line emotionally.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So that changes it for me. I mean, that changes the whatever it is that actors think about. So there may be a place in there where I'm going to stop you and say, okay, right here, you've already crossed the line, so what are we going to do with this? And
yeah.
And then where are you? It sounds like you're over the line.
Yeah.
And ready to be even further along.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay, and one thing about your character or your person is she's not very subdued at all. There's nothing low key about her. Is there anything subdued about her?
It's an interesting question because because I feel like the strong choice is that she does have something to do, but the text suggests that she's just so much in love that it's right there that, okay, listen, I love you, I'm going to leave everything and be your wife if you just tell me yes. And even when she gets ready to talk about the wife, it's like, I don't care about her. I'm just worried about me and what I need in this moment.
And I wonder if I would put this in another way. I don't see much risk for you right now, Angela, in what's happening. Is that a fair statement? I don't know. I'm not seeing danger. Or are you worrying about danger? I'm not sure if that's a concern or not in this scene, in this context, but.
And perhaps, maybe, this is what I'm receiving too from her a little bit, is that she's done this before. She's been around the block, and he basically says in the script, you're not. You're untrammeled. You know, you've never ever done this before, right?
Okay.
So the feeling of the first time, maybe that's
the danger.
That would help the danger.
Yeah.
Just that, oh my goodness, this is exciting. This is so very vulnerable too, and if it doesn't work out, what will happen?
I guess I'm looking for more depth on that too.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not going to role play necessarily, but I would like you to kind of pseudo role play with me a little bit. If I'm your therapist and you're the character, and I'm asking you the question, what needs to be different in your life at this point?
I need to know that I have someone that I can rely on, so I won't be by myself.
If that doesn't happen, what's going to happen?
Well, as of right now, it already feels like I'm drowning and crumbling, so to try and get my footing again and feel sturdy, then be able to share that with the man I love, the more the better.
Do you think that's going to happen?
I hope so.
What is your heart telling you?
My heart says yes. My brain is not so sure.
What if I said, I'm very sure that it is your heart that says no and your brain says yes? you want to argue with me?
Yes. I would.
So is there fear?
Yes.
And that makes sense, doesn't it?
Yes.
So I think that there's a, if we get to this part that we're talking about, we get to this place where you're actually connected to the things that we just talked about.
Mm-hmm.
I think that you bring her down a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And that you can go up there, but I would like to feel that with you and then come back down to some sort of a meaning, some sort of a basic level. So what would happen is that instead of it feeling flitting, it would put pressure on Lanny.
Yeah,
'Cause if
real
you're like,
pressure.
If you're like, oh, I mean, I want to make love to you, that's not the same thing, and I'm not making fun of you in
Yeah.
any way. But if I'm like, I want to make fun, but if I'm like, I want to make love to you, and I'm coming at you with decisiveness and sureness.
Right. That's scary.
It has there's implications to
Yep.
that, and there's somebody over there, and there's all this
Right.
stuff going on. So I want you to be more, if it is in your heart, you know that this is true, then I want to see that conviction.
Okay.
As an audience member, I want to see the conviction, and I want to feel nervous about the place you're putting Lanny.
Mm-hmm.
Can we try it that way?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
Does that seem right?
Yep.
Exactly. Yeah.
And where are you guys?
In a garden.
Are you in danger of being interrupted?
Talked about this. I think probably
Okay, just wanted to.
might be someday. I think that's uninteresting if there's not.
Yep, I just wanted to put that out there.
Okay.
Yeah, and intellectually, it might seem